What's up, guys? Today I am doing a video on smoky eyes for deep set eyes. So I did a tutorial with the eyeshadow placement on where we want to be placing our dark tones and kind of how to blend them out for deep set eyes and for a smoky eye. So I think this video would work really well for you guys if you have aging or deep set eyes and even hooded eyes. So if you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. I want to do like glowy skin with a matte smoky eye. So for my base for my skin, I'm going to start off with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skincare Priming Glow Mist just to get some of that dew on the skin and get us nice and hydrated. So I just gotta let that sit. So for my foundation, I'm going to do a mix of the Beauty Blender Skin Tint and the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I have this in the shade 4 medium. It's a little bit deeper. It's more like when I'm really, not really tanned, but just have a lot of self-tanner on. So I'm gonna mix that with the Beauty Blender, and that should kind of lighten it up a bit. Go figure that the only snow day we get where the schools are actually shut down is in April. Like, what are we doing? What is going on with Mother Nature? She ain't happy. She ain't having it. She needs a vacation. Just gonna blend that through with my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush. That is an awesome combination together on the skin. It looks hydrated, my skin looks even out and smooth and doesn't look like I'm wearing really any makeup. So that is awesome. I'm gonna go in with my Hard Candy contour stick and just give a little contour. I actually like this more just for the cheekbones, the tip of the nose, and the lips because it's more like a crayon. That's always something funny that comes up when we're all hanging out. Everyone has like a different way of pronouncing things. And I remember one day, like, we were just hanging out with our group of friends, and I don't know why the word crayon. So like a crayon that you color with, I've always called them crowns. I don't know. It's just the way I always pronounced it. So it was just hilarious to kind of see. I think I was the only one, so let me know how you pronounce crowns. If it's crayons or crowns, let me know. Now I'm going in with my Incognito Wet n Wild concealer. I have been enjoying this again lately. This is a really hydrating concealer. Not really hydrating, but it's a nice hydrating concealer that also gives you some good coverage, and I just like to stick to the inner corners with this. And then you can just buff it out. You can just, if you want to go under your eye and just brighten it up a bit, you just buff it out so that you're not getting too much product under the eye. And when it's right in the inner corner, sometimes I'll just use my finger just to kind of push it into the skin. If there's any wrinkles, kind of just push it right in a little bit better with your finger. All right, let's do a little bit of cream bronzer. I'm going in with the Flawless IRL in Real Life Bronzer On Point. This is from Oma Beauty. I don't know where you're gonna find this. In stores, it says at Walmart. Mine doesn't have it anymore, so check Walmart. Hopefully they still have some. This stuff is thebomb.com. It's like the perfect blend of a cream bronzer that just goes to a powder finish and gorgeous color. They have a nice shade range too. Some really nice deep bronzers. Start the eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go in with this black eyeliner from Sephora, so any black eyeliner that you like will work, will be fine. I'm just gonna hold my eye a little taut and just go along the lash line. Out on the corner can be a little bit thicker, and then we'll just bring it in closer to the lash line as we get closer to the inner corner of the eye. To blend the eyeliner out, I love to use just a little dense brush, a short brush. Anything that's kind of flat or rectangular will work really well to blend out. So again, I'm just going to hold the eye taut, and I'm just going to start buffing the eyeliner. And I'll buff it higher up here. And when I get to the inner corner, I'm going to draw it outwards. I don't want to come in towards the inner corner. So we're getting a nice smoky look, but we're keeping it more to the outside. As long as we keep this inner corner bright, then our eyes won't look too deep set and they won't look too like messy. You do want a smoky eye to look messy, but with a little bit of structure. So for this eyeshadow look, I'm going to use the ColourPop That's Taupe palette. I'm just going to use the matte shades. Sorry if you hear my children yelling. This is a day that they're home from school. So I'm going to go into Bedrock, just this flat brown color. I'm going to go in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush. So anything small, and this one's a little bit more fluffy, like in between being a little bit dense, but just something smaller is good when you're working with darker tones that you kind of want to keep in place. So I'm going to hold the eye taut again, and I'm just going to lightly blend it all around, more towards the outer corner. I'm going to go higher up, but I'm going to blend it on the eyeliner. And then you can go in with a fluffy brush and keep blending through, blending towards the outer corner. Okay, now I'm going to go into Pebble Beach, which is kind of just a super neutral taupe tone. It's got some warmth and some coolness to it. And then the Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH35 brush. So this is a little bit more fluffier. And I'm just going to go over everything with this. I'm going to kind of hold my eye again. I'm going to go in the crease and then above the crease with this. This is blending really nicely. We have that little bit of messiness that it's a smoky eye, but our eyes look structured and it's looking really pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit more smokiness to it. So I'm gonna go in with Rock Steady, which is a little bit of a cooler kind of slate gray, and I'm gonna go in with the same fluffy brush, and I'm gonna keep this to the outer corner and the outer V of the eye. Just want to add a little bit more smokiness. And it's really nice to kind of mix the cool and the warm tones together. Now I'm going to go in with the black eyeliner and line my top waterline and lower waterline. Now we're going to mimic what we did on the top lid to the lower lid. So I'm going to take an even smaller little pointed brush. I'm going to go into Bedrock, the matte brown color, and just brush it along the lash line. You can kind of poke it into your lashes if you need to. You can hold your eye a little bit taut. Now I'm going to take this square brush. I'm going to go into Pebble Beach, and I'm also going to buff that a little bit lower than I buffed Bedrock. So right underneath it and into it. And that'll kind of soften any harsh lines and just smoke the eye look out a little bit more. Now just on the outer corner, I'm going to go in with Rock Steady and the small pointed brush and just add a little bit more depth to the outer corner. And you can kind of draw this upwards as you're applying it. So I popped on some mascara, a little bit of Maybelline's Nude Lust for a little bit more of a nude lip, and this is the final look. I think it came out perfect. This is the perfect eyeshadow placement for a smoky eye for deep set eyes. We've kind of just buffed out the darkness towards the outer corner, kept the inner corner nice and bright, and it just gives a little bit more structure to the eye. We haven't made them look any more deep set, and just, yeah, looks awesome for a night out or whenever you want to wear a smoky eye. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you try it out, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.